Hello, today I'm going over Keystone species graphing. And this first section here talks about grizzly bears, and it talks about why they are considered a keystone species. Now, remember, a keystone species is one that has more importance to its environment than other species, or more importance to environment regardless of population size. So usually if you take out a keystone species, there is very obvious detriment to the environment. You see a change in the environment. So anyways, it talks about grizzly bears here. Down here, you're gonna take pieces from these couple of paragraphs and tell me why grizzly bears are a keystone species. So when I say that, there's examples up here of why they're a keystone species. So you're just using those examples here. Then what we're gonna do is look at this graph. Now the graph is done, but we have a data table that needs to be filled out. So this graph shows two populations and two ecosystems. And in these different ecosystems, you have one that has keystone species that were taken out, that's in red. And then you have another ecosystem where the keystone species was left there, and that's in green. So down here on our data table, first thing we want to do is put in the years. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces, and we're going to do these 5 years that are here. 1963. 1966, and so on. And then you're going to read the graph and tell me what numbers should go in here. So in 1963, the number of species with keystone species, so we're talking about the green now. 63, I go up to green, here's 15, this line is for 20, so this looks like about 17. That means there, in that ecosystem, there were 17 species. We're just looking at biodiversity. Without, in 1963, the red line, the one without keystone species, what starts basically at the same, maybe a little bit higher, right? So I'll do 18. And then we just go to the next year, 1966. And now you can see the red line here has decreased dramatically, which makes sense. We said without keystone species, it's likely that your ecosystem is going to get disrupted. So it drops all the way down to maybe 2. So that's the one without, so I'm going to put 2 here. So check the numbers for with keystone species, which is the green for 1966, and finish out the rest of this graph. Hope this helps. Thanks.